Hello everyone, welcome to the Sheriff Brick channel. I have no special skit going on. It's the holiday season. We're at the end of the year. We're drawn to the close of 2023. And like the holiday season, it's time for nice big fuzzy beards if you can. It's time for reflection and pondering to think about the things that really matter. And for me, among my hectic schedule, I have now been able to take the time to make a video for my 2023 in review for books. I try to fit in reading wherever I can. You guys have kind of figured that out by now. I got a pretty busy schedule, but I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite ones that I got to read this year. We're not including the Secret Project books because I already did a video on that, and I feel like there's no reason to rehash all of that. But we'll talk about some of the other ones that I've read this year. I'm not going to be able to talk about this beauty of a book because I think in the next, 15 days when I'm filming this, I've still got quite a bit to read. I don't think I'm finishing that before the new year. Just wanted to point it out, but yeah, not going to talk about it. So, we're going to do top 5, not going to rank them in any particular order, just kind of talk about them in general. And yeah, so for the first one, we'll talk about Michael Vey, number 8, The Parasite. I found this year that there is a lot of reflection for authors in terms of bringing back old stuff. And I know this book came out last year. I don't think any of the books I'm covering came out this year. It's just ones that I've been able to read this year and talk about what I liked about them. But yeah, The Parasite, Michael Vey, nice fun return. It might be a nostalgia factor, but once again, like with any Michael Vey book, I just get immediately sucked in, and it's cool to see that while one evil has ended, it wasn't entirely the end, and there's always something going to resurface, to take its place. So, yeah, there's number 5. For the next one, I think we're going to grab this one. This was probably one of the first ones I finished for this year. This is Cytonic. It's book number 3 in the Skyward series. Fun little, I got it from its release event about a year ago, and just because I'm that guy, I'm going to show off a little bit. A nice little signature going on. But yeah, Cytonic, this series never fails to amaze me. There's always tons of twists and turns, and a lot of what you call red herrings. You think you might be figuring out certain things in the books, and then it turns out, oh, it was completely just a misdirection to make you believe one thing when in reality it was the other. So yeah, that's Cytonic, Skyward book number 3. I think for the next one, we'll just kind of keep the authors together here. We've got The Shadows of Self. This is Wax and Wayne book number 2, and once again, like with Cytonic, lots of fun twists and turns. There's like this ever-present evil coming over that you're trying to figure out what's going on, and obviously we don't have all the answers yet. All the characters are delightful, and learning more about the city that they live in, all that great stuff. Wayne is absolutely fantastic. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, then you need to get your hands on this series, but after you read the first Mistborn series. And then for the next one, kind of still semi-related, but I read The Great Hunt. This is Wheel of Time book number 2. This is a huge undertaking of a series because it's a huge book series, but I had a lot of fun with it. I paired it with my Audible, so I was bouncing back and forth because I just wanted to get through it as fast as I could because it was just so enjoyable. That there's this overarching story of we're hunting for this item, but then it's leaning more in towards what you get a lot from the previous book. And yeah, it's really hard to describe just about everything I enjoyed about it, but there was just a lot of interesting things, and obviously I'm not going to get answers anytime soon, I know, with this series, because it's a really long series, that's all there is to it. And, oh, I just dumped all of my books, it's fine. Finally, I think if I had to number any of these books, we've got To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini. I know I showed Murtagh earlier, but it's not in the ranking. This one really surprised me. I like sci-fi stuff, but I haven't ever been a huge sci-fi book reader, and so I wasn't entirely sure what to expect with this. It was just something to read by Christopher Paolini because I hadn't been able to in a while. And again, I also paired this with the audiobook. I started to listen to the audiobook first, and I realized, gosh, I like this so much, I just need to get a physical copy so I can go through it even faster. And so that's exactly what I did. Did not disappoint. It's pretty, what do you call it? It's pretty self-contained. A lot of stories covered all just in this one book. It's a big book. It's like 850 pages, roughly. But it was fantastic from start to finish. It's a little slow at first, but there's so much going on because there's science of how their space travel works and how Earth has expanded so that humankind lives on multiple planets, and the story of things that can be discovered when you are exploring new planets. And it was fantastic. I'm actually currently listening to a prequel book called Fractal Noise, and that one's also been really enjoyable. Completely different set of characters. It's a great listen to. The audible narrator is fantastic. And so that is my lineup. I know I kind of rambled, rattled through them pretty quickly to talk about these, but I didn't want to go too much into spoiler territory because I still want to give people opportunities to be able to read it for themselves. But yeah, thank you for watching. Share some of your favorite reads from this year in the comments below. It doesn't matter if they came out this year. None of these books, I think, came out this year. It's just whatever you can get to, because the to-be-read list is humongous for if you're anything like me, the typical reader. But yeah, let me know if you also read any of these books that I've read. Let me know your thoughts about them. Maybe if you would change the ranking on any of them. Or I guess not change ranking, because I didn't really rank them, but where you would rank them if you were able to. And yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We're going to put out lots of more new fun content. I think we're still going to keep it mostly book related, but we'll have other fun stuff in there too, because I'm just doing what I want. It's fun. And if you guys begin to show preferences towards certain things, then I will start to do it. But anyways, drawn on for way too long. Thanks again for watching. Happy reading, and happy holidays, and Happy New Year. Take care.